Hello and welcome back, YouTubers. This is Protomario, and I will be reviewing Watchmen, The End Is Nigh, Part 1 and 2. Now, since Part 1 and 2 are the same, they are the same game, just two separate episodes, I'll just go ahead and pick one. Now, before I start this review, you might be asking yourself, what is Watchmen? Well, if you haven't seen the movie, I strongly suggest you go see it, and if you can, see it in Blu-ray. It is very, very nice. And as you can see, it's produced by a very reputable company. I can't really explain what Watchmen is, but it used to be an old comic series, and it's a very good one, as you can see from the intro here. One of the other things you might be asking is, why am I playing this when there is Halo Reach Out? Because, you know, I have to play other games. I have to get reviews in, and I like to expand my horizons.
Those ex-Washington Post reporters Bob Woodward and Carl Bernstein are speaking. They say they've got some stunning new info on that break-in at the Watergate Hotel last June.
Paranoid conspiracy theorists, both of them, keep pecking at corpse of closed case just to advance their commie agenda. Glad they got fired.
Remind me again why I waste my time trying to open your mind.
You must be pathologically stubborn.
Repeat, this is a police bulletin. A sudden power blackout in Austin, New York has resulted in a riot at Sing Sing Prison.
So, before I go any further with this game review, I have to insist that you be a mature age to play this game. Because Rorschach,
Journal, Friday the 13th, October, 1972.
He is a very...
Raining again tonight. Raining a lot lately.
Very vulgar man.
Like Kevin is trying hard to wash away all of New York's sins. Waste of time. Steel wool couldn't scour clean this city's soul.
Just to warn you, Part 2 introduces a sex video of a kidnapped girl, and your job is to rescue her. Be that as it may, good. It's very vulgar, and I wouldn't exactly want my children to watch it.
Black as Moloch's heart down there.
Attention, Warden.
So, the main theme of this game is comic style, and this may be in comic style, but the gameplay is not. The gameplay is very well done. However, it may be recycled and a little cheap. It is very well produced. It's not just a quickly movie-produced video game. It is a good one. One of the weird things about this is there's only 200 achievement points, though.
That's the way you want to play it.
Not the warm welcome we hope.
Which is kind of odd because it's a disc. But 200 achievement points per episode. So 400 achievement points for the game. One of the major points of this game is that it's a co-op game. You really want to play with someone else. However, I have to praise this game. I have to praise it a lot more than almost any other game I've played, because the way that the co-op system works is that your partner actually helps you. It's crazy, right?
Come here, Rorschach.
The combat system is pretty nice. Pretty basic, but nice nonetheless. And as you can see, once more, it's violent. Rorschach finishes people left and right.
Wonder why it hasn't come on when the main power cut.
So what do I think about this game? I really enjoy it. It is a somewhat platforming game where you are very linear, you have objectives, you beat up bad guys, and it really expresses what the Watchmen comics were about. well produced, very well done, and the environments, though they are recycled a bit over and over, and the graphics aren't the greatest, they are nice to look at.
Let's get over there and see if we can't get these lights back on.
Things get big for your life, asshole.
So, with a combination of buttons, you can almost defeat any person you're fighting. As the game progresses, it has its generic things that you can pick up and hit people with. Bats, wrenches, bottles, things like that. But once more, I have to express how graphical this game is. Though Gears of War is graphical, and maybe you guys play that, this game is just on a different level.
If you can lift gate, I can get by and find a way to open doors.
It's a bit more serious. As you can see, here's the co-op situation, and the NPC isn't standing around doing nothing, making me tell him to go lift the gate. He actually comes willingly and freely. And in fights, he actually helps out. Now, I have to really give props here. Though the graphics may not be the best, and environments may be recycled.
Prison guards incompetent. Warden his own worst enemy. Up to us to put these animals back in their cages.
The voices,
backup generator has been
the audio
sabotaged.
Maybe.
has been
Let's
done
not get ahead of
very
ourselves.
well. I cannot say for certain that it's done by the same person who voices Rorschach on the movie, but it definitely sounds like it. It's not cheap. There's not cheap one-liners. This is a very thought-through story. And though it may be a movie-based game, it's definitely done very tastefully and very well. If you're looking for a good game to play for less than $20 for a while, a real good platformer, this is definitely one you want. Now, as you can see, the NPC I have with me, my partner, Nite Owl, really wasn't doing much during that battle, and sometimes that will happen. But like I said, my praise is mostly good. I'm not saying bad things won't happen, but he handled that guy by himself, which was nice.
Hiding in darkness.
This is a rather long game. You may find yourself wanting the level to just be finished after a while, but it does not go on forever.
Squeak. Come here, Rorschach. You're out of your league, Pipsqueak.
Prison guards not making much of an effort to contain this chaos. Hardly a surprise. Easy to collect paycheck when rats are in their cages.
Rorschach always offers his very delightful advice, free of charge. I like Rorschach. Rorschach reminds me of a guy that used to be in the army with me. Guy's name was Umbro. Really has the same type of look on life. Though Rorschach is much more psychotic, I'm not saying Umbro wasn't also. As you go, you can collect different Rorschach blocks and unlock different Rorschach abilities. And there it is. There's one of the weapons you can pick up. And he is doing some serious damage to me. And he got me. That's a shame. See, I knew this was going to happen because I'm doing a review. I played through the whole second episode, played through it all, didn't die one time. soon as I start the first episode, boom, dead. The load times aren't exactly anything impressive, but hey, what are you gonna do? At the end of each stage, you get a generic boss, and you and the boss have to duke it out. So guys, this is Watchmen. The End Is Nigh, Part 1 and 2, disc collection. And if you're looking for a fun, beat-em-up, platforming style video game, then this is right up your alley. And don't discount it because it's a movie video game. This is one of the rare ones. The ones that are good. They do exist. You know this, right? What am I saying? You're the viewer. You make up your own mind. This is Protomario, signing out.